Checks in the post. Welcome to Slammasters Wrestling, the inevitable anniversary! It has been a heck of a journey to get here. It is gonna be a huge night. We are sold out in the banking hall. Whoa, hang on. There's a couple of seats there that are empty. I think we should fill those seats. You will have seen them on BBC and TV and social media around the world. Over 2 million hits have seen what's gone down. They are our honoured guests tonight. Make them feel welcome. They are the Welsh Wrestling Nannas!
Not the Nannas!
Incredible. What a way to start our 7th anniversary.
You never know who's going to show up at Slammasters Wrestling. We've got the Nanna's biggest fans here as well. Which is impossible because that's us, I'll see.
Well, of course it is. Here they come.
What an ovation for the Nannas!
This is professional wrestling at its finest. This is Cardiff. This is the banquet hall. This is Slammasters Wrestling, baby.
Not a stunt granny in sight. The Welsh Wrestling Nannas, one of the most popular women, I think, professional wrestling you've seen in the last 50 years.
Oh, we've had a shot of a doubt. Myla and May Young have got nothing on these ladies, I'm afraid. And you've got to come all the way to Cardiff to see them. Here they are, live and in living colour. What a way to kick us off. And of course, they are, man like Dereiss, the Slammasters heavyweight champions. #1 fan.
Absolutely.
All four of them.
All four, number one.
All four.
I don't know if that's how maths works.
Joint top. Level on points.
From the UK to Las Vegas, happening upon a man like Dereiss, and they became instant best friends, and they're here to support him tonight in his mammoth title defense against Joshya.
It's incredible. Incredible story. From missing his original flight to being on this flight to Las Vegas, meeting these 4 incredible ladies.
It was meant to
and
be.
Here they come.
It was meant to be.
There we go. We got it. We got it. Incredible.
That's it. That's my day made.
They're dancing.
That's my day
They're
made.
enjoying it. Hey, this show is scheduled for 2 hours, and I think the crowd here at the banquet hall.
Forget the wrestling. We got the Nannas.
Oh, this would happen for 2 hours easily, and they'd absolutely love it.
Who needs a Sunday roast when you've got Slammasters Wrestling?
Exactly.
Right, that was the main event, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're just getting started.
They are 4 of the happiest ladies I think I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, and so they should be. They are riding this wave of momentum, and you can't knock it. They love it. They love it. And we love it too.
A warning to you 4. This ain't Vegas, behave yourselves. I'm kidding, don't make all the noise, make all the noise. All right, with our very special guests in place, thank you for joining us. Are we ready to get things started, Cardiff? Actually, in amongst all the fun, totally forgot to mention, it's our anniversary show. We need to salute the OG. Stu will be our official tonight.
From the most popular announcer to the most popular referee.
Hardest working zebra in the jungle. The following contest is a tag team attraction. Scheduled for 1 fall.
And the Jackal kicking us off here at the inevitable 7th anniversary show here at Slammasters Wrestling. Forgot to introduce myself again, RC. This is becoming a norm. I'm Kai Sandbrook, joined as always by the voice of Slammasters Wrestling, RC Chaos. Don't let Tom Campbell hear me say that. And what a 6-man tag attraction match we have to start the event tonight, RC.
Absolutely. We have seen the Welsh Nannas. We are here for the 7th anniversary, and we are now here for a very different version of Dead Romantic. But these 3 individuals are going to have one goal in mind, and that is to walk away with a huge victory here at Slammasters Wrestling.
Yeah, not the tag partner Luca Romeo is used to having here at Slammasters. Get into the reasons for that a little bit later on into this match, but I have a funny feeling we're about to see people that this crowd really, really like.
Sandbrook, yes, you are seeing Big D on your screen shaking what his mama gave him to Tom Jones here in Cardiff.
As if this afternoon couldn't get any better, the OGs, Mikey, Fine and Big D, they're called the OGs of course, they won 7 years ago, almost to the day. They were part of the very first Slammasters Wrestling event. They've been here through it all. Through Bearlight Rugby Club all the way to the banking hall here in Portland.
You're absolutely correct, and I was going to give it an attempt at pronouncing the name of that town. You could obviously do it far better than I ever could, but you're absolutely right. This is 7 years in the making. There are 3 individuals on this entire show today that were there at the very first event for Slammasters Wrestling. 2 of them are right here, right now, Mikey Fine and Big D, and they are sex bombing this crowd to hell.
They are indeed.
But the 3rd person, and that will come a little bit later tonight, is in our main event for the Slammasters Heavyweight Championship. One of the finest professional wrestlers that Wales has ever produced, Joshya.
What a match that's going to be, man like Dereiss and Joshya in our main event. But before we even get there, we've got one more participant in this match. And if I was Luca Romeo, Eli Blake, or Nishiki right now, I would be running away. And Luca Romeo clearly knows who this is. Getting flashbacks, I see.
Because the picture that you are looking at is saying it all. Look at the size of that human being, if you can refer to him as that. Luca Romeo has gone for a run. The whole team has gone for a run. They don't want any part of the current undefeated man that is Hunter Maul.
Luca Romeo having to be dragged on his behind toward the ring.
He doesn't want none of it. He doesn't want any of it.
See, Big D and Mikey Fine, I thought, were the living embodiment of the perfect male physique. And then Hunter Maul walked in, and I realized that the statue of David was based on him, only dumbed down.
You're absolutely correct. Absolute specimen of a man is Hunter Maul. And I am excited for this one. And we are just getting started here at the banquet hall.
The crowd very receptive to Mikey Fine, Big D and Hunter Maul.
Oh no! Oh no!
I like this game.
The legs of Luca Romeo shaking like a leaf. And he is the first lamb to the slaughter, it would appear, for his team.
I can't believe after last time out what happened when these individuals were in the ring together, that he's going to put himself in danger. Right in the danger zone, Luca Romero, he's putting himself.
Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? I bet he wishes he was in Verona right now.
Oh, don't we all? Or do we?
I mean, it would be all right, to be fair. The weather's nice, but we're in Cardiff, we're in Slammasters. Don't get better than this, RC.
Yeah, there you go. And we're underway. First match of the night. The bell has officially rang. Here we go.
Have you seen that meme of the Chihuahua flexing? That's what it feels like when Luca Romeo tried to do that against Hunter Maul.
I think we've touched on it, but obviously Dead Romantic representing what I would class as the newer generation here at Slammasters. And wow, the strength on display there from Hunter Maul, incredible.
Hunter Maul is genuinely one of the strongest human beings I think ever. I don't even think born is the right word. Created, maybe, because I think he was made in a lab somewhere.
Hey, I've seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show, but even Rocky wasn't that built. Wow. And a tag made here.
He may not be Dead Romantic anymore, he may just be dead.
Oh, laying down the challenge here to Big D.
He wants Big D, and Mikey Fine said, oh, that's you. A lot of people don't know Mikey Fine's middle name is Dandelion.
Oh, right, okay. Does he have any bird off with that?
That's actually Big D's middle name.
Right. That's what the D stands.
That's why they're such a good team.
And it was a mistake. He asked for him, he got him, and now he's on his ass.
Be careful what you wish for.
And Big D rolling through for a big strike. Mondakisi.
And a huge headbutt from Big D. And another. Like a reluctant Oliver Twist. Oh, now what's he doing?
Well, this could be over very quickly here, as the OGs and Hunt and Maul are having their way with the Dead Romantics.
Like Ryanair in a tornado, he went for an airplane spin.
Oh my God! Did you hear that?
I felt it a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think I can move my legs anymore. And now the Jackal, Eli Blake in the ring. A man who worked for years and years to get on a Slammasters card. Eventually found his way here in the banking hall not too long ago. And is doing absolutely everything he can to cement his place as part of this roster. But I'm not sure this is the best way to go about it, I'll see.
Well, look, I think, you know, it's quite evident that he is in the best form of his wrestling career, Eli Blake. But he's going up against the OGs here. And Mikey Fine is showing exactly why he is the self-proclaimed sex bomb.
The ring just shifted postcodes as huge spinebuster.
That could be all. No. Only a 2.
Eli Blake could be fighting at some kind of a disadvantage in this match, some might say, because although Mikey Fine and Big D haven't been a tag team the entire 7 years through Slammasters history, they've shared a locker room with each other for that entire 7 years. They've been side by side the entire time. What was he trying to do?
Well, he was trying to make the tag, but he fell into the ring. Now, hold on a minute. I'm not going to... Oh, here we go.
And
clearly, it was not an accident after all.
Picking the bones of Mikey Fine.
Tactical, beautifully delivered drop kick there from Luca Romero, who has now turned the corner for his team as Eli Blake gets a near fall on Mikey Fine. And look, the fact of the matter is, you know, it's obvious that we've seen some partner changes in this contest, but the unknown partner changes don't affect the balance of the team. And what we're seeing now with these rotation of tags, quite frankly, is what I expected. They are taking control of one of the OGs, and they've got Mikey Fine exactly where they want him. Good tactics that have been implemented by, I'm going to call him the team captain, Luca Romero.
It's Romeo. I hate to say it.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
A English version of au revoir. He calls out ta-da, Chuck.
Well, that could have been all.
Did he just pull the hair of Big D?
Yep.
That was unwise.
And look at this, behind the referee's back.
Or was it a master stroke?
This is it.
I was talking to Luca Romeo earlier today, and I asked him for the reason for the absence of his usual tag team partner, Leo Silva, and he said, as one of the first acts as Prime Minister for Andy Burnham, he ordered Leo Silva to undergo an operation to make him a worse wrestler because he is medically seen as too good.
Right. And where did you get these fact checks?
It was from Luca Romeo. I tried to fact check it, but Ask Jeeves wasn't responding.
Right, okay, and Big D is responding with a huge body slam on Eli Blake, who is finding himself in no man's land, and a thunderstruck train is about to run wild. Oh my God! Oh, wait a minute!
You don't want to be there, Eli.
Now
you don't want to be there.
The banking hall and the new canvas is smelling well, but for how much longer?
You're disgusting.
Oh, wait a minute. And Romeo shoved down Nikishi, also up there now, and shoved down. Blake has been saved for the time being.
Mongolian chop to the throat of Big D, doubled him over. And he's down to one knee. Eli Blake trying to wear the big man down. Best way to go about this match, I mean, if you can get him on his back, that's step one.
That is step one. It's a very long step, and once again, the team of Romeo even. Why do I keep putting that accent on?
I have no idea. Honestly, I feel like Juliet would have to use the dagger on you.
This is it. This is it. Well, anyway, the team captain's doing a fine job. How about that?
He's doing a great job, yes. Oh, moonsault! Pool was empty. And Hunter Maul and Mikey Fine now trying to get this crowd on side to get Big D back into this match. But who is going to tag?
Tag made Romeo in. Oh, he tripped! And Hunter Maul is in, but another trip.
A nightmare scenario for Luca Romeo. Lost the advantage with that trip.
Oh my God! He's just toxing him for fun here.
Luca Romeo taking some strategy tips from one Mr. Tuchel, I believe.
I've seen Salah toss lighter than that. And unbelievable all the way across the ring, Kai.
And now Dead Romantic caught in the corner. And a big body splash from the biggest body in the ring. Or at least one of the biggest bodies in the ring.
You're absolutely right.
He's in the top 3.
Hunter Maul is on fire. The undefeated monster here at Slammasters. Oh my God!
Talk about a fall away slam. Wait, he's not legal. There was a tag made and we missed a hidden blade from Eli Blake. And just like that, the Jackal going in for the kill.
For the first time in this contest, Hunter Maul finds himself on the floor.
And Blake being pulled to the corner just by the sheer strength of Hunter Maul. Blockbuster, and a tag was made to Mikey Fine. I'm not sure Eli Blake has realised it.
Fine with the spear. 7 years in the making. Wait a minute. Romeo all the way from the back here. Oh. And Fine delivered. Hunter Maul into the cover, and yes!
A huge victory for 2 of the most significant members of the Slam Masters roster, as you said many times in this match. 7 years as part of this roster. You do not get that overnight. They've earned their spots on every show they've been a part of, and tonight Hunter Maul solidified himself as part of the Slam Masters roster alongside them. And hold on, I don't think they're done.
Well, the Welsh flag is in, and Romeo is in the corner, and we didn't see it in the match, but it's quite possible we're going to see it now. Wait a minute. Oh! Right in the nutcrackers.
Right into Eli's, no, right into Lucas Romeo's.
Oh, not again.
That was picture perfect.
All 3 of them are in the corner, and it could be, oh, a very stinky time, and yes, all 3 men taking it hard and in the face. That's what she said.
Wait, they're not done!
Hold on a minute.
No, Hunter Maul can't be thinking it, surely.
Protein activated. Oh my! All 3 men have just experienced Hunter Maul in a way that they never imagined. Wait a minute. And now Mikey Fine, he's going in for the kill now too. Oh my God! All 3 men are getting it right in the face.
He went for the double, he hit a double! Luca Romeo! He's incensed, the smell is getting to him. Think of the protein from Hunter Maul. The protein stank.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is professional wrestling.
Luca Romeo is going to be showering until the end of 2031.
Quite possibly. Boom. There it is. Hunter Maul, Mikey Fine, Big D. We are off to the races, and we have started the 7th anniversary up to a flyer.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall.
A debut here tonight for Nero Toxin. The breaker of backs and, is that right, snapper of spines?
That's right, that's exactly what Tom Campbell said.
Okay, sick. So I'm just going to stay where I am.
My spine is shivering as we speak.
Yeah, my
just
spine
based
hurts
on hearing
enough.
that.
Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want any part of it.
No.
Nero Toxin, incredible presence on her debut here at Slammasters. And let me tell you, I know a little bit more about Nero Toxin. She's making a name for herself up and down this country.
I mean, it's very hard not to talk about Nero Toxin after you've seen her for just 5 seconds. She's a very imposing presence.
Very.
But talk about imposing presence. Now, I may have the maths a little bit wrong here, but Chantal Jordan may have been one of the most famous young professional wrestlers in the UK, back 8 years ago, when she jumped off of a bus stop.
That's right. Yeah.
And she's not slowed down since.
Fighting out of Birmingham, fighting out of the Kamikaze Pro Dojo. This incredible athlete, Chantal Jordan. Joey Janetta, you're thinking of when she jumped off the phone box.
Was it a
the
phone
bus stop.
box?
I don't know what it was. It was 8 years ago.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I've slept twice since then.
The bell has rang and the match is underway. The thing here, Kai, is very clear. Chantal Jordan was preparing for LA Taylor, who has obviously been moved into our championship match against Myla Grace later on this evening. Oh, just chucking Chantal Jordan across the ring, and the size difference is evident. She's had minutes potentially to prepare for this match, so you're going to find that, you know, in the early going here, we're going to see a little bit of uneasiness.
Yeah.
And
that card subject to change, RC, it can be a real issue for a wrestler preparing for a show like this. I mean, you were a professional wrestler for a very long time, still active in the ring, I believe. Whenever a card is, oh no, never mind, he's retired.
It's been a while.
Well, whenever a match is changed at the last minute, you are forced to completely change the way you target that match, target that opponent. For Chantal Jordan, this is not the first time something like this would have happened.
No, not at all.
She's not completely out of her depth, but of course, every time it does happen, you have to think that much more differently. As Chantal immediately trying to gain an early advantage.
Well, immediately, while we were explaining what was happening there, Chantal took a different approach and went after the legs. She's got the deadliest kick in all of women's wrestling, and you can see she's putting them to good use by driving that knee right across Nero Toxin's face here. And Chantal Jordan, double drop kick in the corner.
Chantal Jordan, a master of multiple disciplines, a lot of kickboxing in her background. Used that to very effective lengths in her wrestling career, as Nero Toxin kicking her off for the moment as a front face lock looks to be a suplex attempt from Chantal Jordan, but doesn't go very far.
And now Jordan swung in, and here we go, the first, if it lands, back attack with a backbreaker from my spine. Oh God. No, thank you.
I've had to click my spine twice in this match already, and
I don't want absolutely none of that.
yeah, this isn't very fun to watch for me.
Nero Toxin,
My back
the
hurts.
strength and power of this incredible athlete here, and just picking up Chantal Jordan like, you know, I don't know, it's a toy that you're putting away from the living room floor.
Unbelievable thing about Chantal Jordan, she's nearing around 10 years in the business. How is that even possible?
Well, Chantal, I can tell you, started training from the young age of 14, given her debut at the age of 16 by Kamikaze Pro out of Birmingham. And since then, she's gone on to achieve some incredible things. And Chantal Jordan was trying her hardest there to find out of that one. Backbreaker delivered from the shoulder.
These backbreakers from Nero Toxin, they are literally coming out of absolutely nowhere. She is finding a way to hit a backbreaker out of every conceivable option, every conceivable movement she can turn into a backbreaker.
And here we go. Jordan trying to fight back and working on those legs, going to what she knows best, using those educated feet to her advantage. Oh my God! She nearly took her head off, Guy.
No amount of kicking power is going to save you from a clothesline like that. From a woman like Nero Toxin, as now
Up
I
again.
thought it was a power bomb.
Oh, she got out of it.
Potentially looking for another backbreaker, but
Backslide.
Chantal able to reverse it.
Only a 2.
And now we're back to the kicks. This is a fight between backbreaker and the kicking ability of Chantal Jordan, which is second to none.
And here we go. Jordan up to the middle. Measuring Nero Toxin. Got her.
Huge press from the top into the cover.
Meteor attempt there. Landed more in the chest than around the shoulders. And that's why the traction of Nero Toxin went a little bit differently down to the ground. But the damage was done regardless.
Yeah, if it slows you down in a match like this, it is enough to do a lot of damage. And now Chantal Jordan once again raining those kicks at the chest of Nero Toxin.
Oh, and she's feeling every bit of those kicks, just like Chantal has felt every bit of those backbreakers in this contest. And what a great match this has been. Catches it. Toxin.
Dodge that in the last possible minute. Backbreaker again, and that immediately put pay to Chantal Jordan for the moment.
Off the ropes, huge big boot as well. And Nero Toxin now is picking up the pieces here of Chantal Jordan. Beautiful suplex executed into the cover. And no. Wow. Kai, what do you make of Nero Toxin here on her Slammasters debut?
Terrifying is what I make of it. She is a dominating presence. She walks into the room and you immediately realize that this is her building now. This is her room now. And Chantal Jordan's done a very good job of fighting her off, but right now she is just that power advantage.
You've got to be thinking Myla Grace and Ali Taylor are watching this match and keeping their eye on the women's division here. Beautiful roll up from Jordan.
Leg scissors pinning combination.
Oh, she got it. Could be all. Kick to the head. Toxin down, and yeah, it's over.
Right on the button. It's as quick as that.
And Chantal Jordan has done what seemingly was the impossible in this contest, because Nero Toxin, with the advantage of Chantal not knowing her opponent, come out the gates fighting strong and fighting hard. But in reality, what has happened here is Chantal, with one educated, precise kick to the head, is walking away as the victor.
That's the danger in professional wrestling. A match can end in a flash, in an instant. It only takes 3 seconds to lose a professional wrestling match, RC. And Chantal Jordan hit the perfect kick right on the button, and that was game over for Nero Toxin. But I fear it is not the last time we will see her in a Slammasters ring.
No, not at all. That was an incredible debut, but the winner is Chantal Jordan.
You have been incredible. We're going to take a break shortly, but before we do, we have our following contest, which is scheduled for 1 fall, and it is for the Slammasters Wrestling Tag Team Championships!
Act 2, one of the premier tag teams in the UKRC. If you're a fan of tag team wrestling in the British Isles, this match is a dream match. For the first time ever crossing paths in a traditional tag team match, it's Act 2 versus the Blockbusters, and it's our first time seeing Act 2 here in Slammasters. It's going to be one hell of a contest for those tag team titles.
These two individuals are incredible, but as a tag team, they are far superior than incredible, and that probably doesn't even cut the mustard. These two men have won tag team championships wherever they've gone. Tonight is going to be the biggest test for the Blockbusters so far, and the important thing here for Toby St. John and Jordan Sparks is the record is on the line. If they win this match tonight against Act 2, they will beat the Greedy Souls record of holding the tag team titles. It will happen.
Well, they already hold records with that championship. Tonight they're looking for their 5th defense of that championship, as they have surpassed 500 days as champion on day 504 right now.
Incredible.
And you know the Blockbusters, that is nowhere near enough.
Speaking of, here they come.
And doesn't the crowd just come alive for the Blockbusters?
Wouldn't you?
Easily two of the most entertaining wrestlers you are ever likely to see. Champions for a reason. These men, 2 weeks away from that record you mentioned, RC. Sitting pretty at 504 against 518 of the Greedy Souls. Those titles have been held for nothing but long reigns.
Absolutely incredible tag teams.
They've got that old school feel to them, the Blockbusters. Reminds you of the Hollywood Blondes and tag teams of that ilk. These two men have been on a run of a lifetime with those titles.
The camera is rolling as they are saying, and the titles are on the line, and there's only one thing for it, a good old-fashioned tag team match. And these two teams will deliver that.
I have been a lifelong tag team wrestling fanatic. I have loved tag team wrestling my entire life, from wrestlers, from teams like the Enforcers, Brainbusters, to the Hollywood Blondes, to more recent teams. The Blockbusters have quickly entered the same category in my mind as the likes of the Hardy Boys, just for the fact that they are consummate professionals and continuously prove that they are the best in any locker room they step into, but they've not stepped into the same locker room as Act 2. And that is going to be a huge test for them, because, as you said, tag titles wherever they go, a win tonight, they, in a way, would tie Ric Flair. 16 tag title reigns for Knudsen and Harland, as Jack Knudsen not endearing himself to the Slammasters crowd.
Well, look, they're not here to make friends tonight. They're here to win championships.
They're here to make history.
Exactly that. They are here to make history. But they've got a tough job against the Blockbusters and against this rowdy Banking Hall crowd that is absolutely sold out, jam-packed here for Slammasters 7th anniversary. Inevitable.
This match, some might say, was inevitable. When you are one of the best at what you do, you are eventually going to run up with the other people at the very top of that category. We've seen Blockbusters with another tag team in that category, Greedy Souls, multiple times. And now Act 2, having a bit of fun in there, is Knudsen.
Yeah, having a bit of fun. He's Jack Knudsen, but he quickly realised that the strength is not just for show, it's there. And you've got to remember, Jordan Sparks is doing tremendous with his bodybuilding career outside of professional wrestling. You know, competitions are coming thick and fast for that man. But in the meantime, here he is, Toby St. John, Jordan Sparks, Slammasters Tag Team Champions, and Jack Knudsen. He's going for a ride, I feel. And wait a minute, no, Knudsen clever here.
Hold on.
Or is he?
Using the ropes to his advantage. He had to break, and Sparks now, a little bit of disrespect.
Knudsen won't like that at all. Jack Knudsen making a reputation for himself as a supporting trainer at the New Wave Wrestling Academy in the West Midlands under Flash Morgan Webster. Well known in Wales, that's for sure.
Absolutely, and it's such a young age as well for Knudsen. It is a feather in your cap to be in such an important position so early on, as he flips through the back and meets the shoulder tackle of Sparks. Impressively doesn't go down.
No.
But it might have been easier for him if he did. It's like running into a brick wall time and time again.
Oh, Knudsen wearing himself out here. He's doing all he can to take Sparks off his feet. And look, he's asking, should he go for one more time? I don't think he knows what he's doing here at this point. What point is he trying to prove, God damn it?
He did that final warm-up squat. I think he's got it. I think he's got it.
And once again, Knudsen with a cheap shot. Oh.
Was he asking him to tap out to the headlock?
He was. Knudsen was calling for Sparks to tap from the headlock. And down goes Harland.
That would have been a rather unique way to end such a historic tag title reign for the Blockbusters.
And as you can hear, the Banking Hall coming alive one more time for the current reigning defending undisputed tag team champions, the Blockbusters.
When you think about Slammasters, when you think about the tag team titles, the Blockbusters surely are the first things that come to mind. Into the corner they go, and hold on, being joined by
I just wanted to say, I love watching Act 2 get beaten up. I think this is fantastic. The Blockbusters are beating the hell out of Act 2 right now. Look at this on Benjamin Harlan. Look at him.
The Slammasters heavyweight champion, man like Dereiss, crashing the party here on commentary, just to admire the handiwork of the Blockbusters, champions to champions.
Yes, I've been watching the Blockbusters a long time. I just rubbed RC Chaos's microphone. Actually, there's visual of it. I'm sorry. Look, I've got him in the headlock right now.
Man like Dereiss having a lot of fun as Jack Knudsen up to the top.
They're winning
now.
again.
Oh, the reversal!
Hey, what an idiot. That's how you know these aren't training enough together at New Wave Wrestling in Stoke. They're not going to training. They wouldn't make these mistakes. Think me and Leon make those mistakes never. Or he should probably turn around.
Man like Dereiss has some opinions on Act 2. But the Blockbusters certainly have an opinion on them at this point.
Mate, I looked at this card. I saw Blockbusters versus Act 2, and I knew it was going to be a beating for Act 2. However, I'll be honest, Act 2 are a fantastic tag team. And I think it won't be long until they figure a way out. Look, I think they're having a. If I was Blockbusters right now, I'd have to break this up because they're having a rethink about their strategy, and they're smart enough, and it probably will pay off.
Act 2, one of the smartest tag teams on the scene, stepping up against Blockbusters. As I mentioned earlier on, Dereiss, first time ever. This match has never happened before. Is this a dream match?
Okay, this looks like a bad strategy.
Are they trying to twist their nipples?
Anyway, I think the RCK's one is Mike back. All right, let me see how this. Oh, they've been. This isn't good. Yeah, I think when they was on the outside of the ring, they weren't making a very clear and concise strategy, which was smart. However, I don't want to speak too soon.
They're kissing the boots. They're begging for forgiveness.
I wouldn't trust these guys at all. I would smack them as soon as possible.
Dereiss clearly
and I definitely wouldn't shake their hand.
Has a lot of opinions on Act 2. Dereiss, what if these two men win the Slammasters tag titles tonight and join you in the champions locker room? How would you feel about it?
Well, I have my own locker room just for myself. However, the Blockbusters are more than welcome to come in and party with me tonight after I defend my title against Joshya.
Act 2 trying to hide their antics from the Blockbusters. Good luck tonight in your main event match against Joshya, a day 1 Slammasters wrestler, of course. As the crowd not too fond of the idea of the Blockbusters in Act 2 shaking hands. Hold on, you can see.
That's a great spot behind the back, I think.
Hold on.
Jack Nelson's fingers are crossed.
They've crossed their fingers. These treacherous demons. There's always a twist in Act 2.
I knew it. They're pieces of trash, Act 2. They're a horrible. Oh, they're weaklings.
They are very strong men, but when you're against the Blockbusters,
very stupid.
It's very hard to outstrength them. As the Blockbusters now back on the attack against Act 2. As my usual commentary partner completely left out to dry by a man like Dereiss.
Still got him in a headlock.
And now, delayed vertical suplex.
Oh, the blood rushing to the brains. I would say brains, but I don't think any of these lads have anything in their heads. So the blood is just rushing to the skull.
What did they do to you?
Oh, don't let me get into that.
Blockbusters now, could they be gearing up for something huge? Did you just hear the scream? Mind you, if I saw a man the size of Toby saying John Hurtland towards me, I think I'd scream too, Dereiss.
I wouldn't scream, I'd let out a manly roar. However, I'd be in very much pain.
This is true.
I'm going to give RC Chaos the mic back now. Because I've seen enough, I love it.
On running power slam attempt now. John Sparks dropping Jack Knudsen in this dream match. Just turned into a fever dream with our heavyweight champion, man like Dereiss, commandeering commentary. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, that was one of the longest headlocks I've ever been in.
Might be a world record.
TNA superstar, man like Dereiss. You know.
Hold on, they tried to use the tambourine.
And the leg was caught up in the rope there as well on the way down for Jordan Sparks and a big boot to the face.
This is the strategy, the genius of Act 2. They have always got something up their sleeves.
Well, look, man like Dereiss was putting it best himself. He was worried if these two even had a break between them. You can clearly tell right now they have, as Act 2 have swiftly taken control of the Blockbusters in this Tag Team Championship match.
Act 2 know how prestigious those titles are. No single reign with those titles has lasted under 300 days, RC.
Yeah.
These two men want to put their stamp on those, be the 4th team to ever win them, and break the Blockbusters' attempt at that record just 2 weeks shy of the Greedy Souls. And combination offense from Act 2, moonsault from Knudsen.
Sparks kicks out. Very formidable tag team wrestling on display here from Act 2.
Act 2 remind me a lot of the Motor City Machine Guns. A comparison I'm sure both of these men would relish in. Huge fans of that era of tag team wrestling. And The Blockbusters, we've mentioned many a time, went out to the US and became champions over there. So a win over them in any context, RC, is going to help the stock of Act 2 if they can even raise it any higher than it already is.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt, and they will be looking to isolate Sparks for the rest of this contest if they've got any wits about them at all, and become the new Slammasters Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
Frequent tags from the challengers, a role they're not too used to recently as challengers, normally defending their multiple tag titles. As some joint manipulation now from the indie wrestler.
And the indie wrestler, Jack Knudsen and Benjamin Harland, are in control of Sparks, as both men using their boots to their advantage here on Jordan Sparks.
Finished, he says, does the Sweet Prince, and again, tag made. This is how tag team wrestling should be. Keep your tag partner as fresh as possible.
Oh,
but it backfired.
He didn't see it, but his tag team partner had just flown face first into his boots. And Knudsen now tries to stop Sparks, who is reaching for Toby St. John with everything he's got. Can he turn this match around? Can he make the tag? Oh, Knudsen seemingly having control here of Sparks, but that is a lot of weight to shift across the ring. Yeah, Sparks kicks him out, but wait a minute, Harland from the other side takes down Toby St. John, and Toby St. John has absolutely lost it. And he's got him, he's got a hold of him.
You've got to admit, Act 2 are one of the most conniving and yet strategically genius tag teams on the scene right now. They've got an answer for everything.
It broke down a little bit there, but the reality is Knudsen was able to get back control of Jordan Sparks, with Harland rolling into the ring as well, breaking the rules. Obviously Toby St. John didn't want to do that, and now the two challengers here are back in control.
I've got to say, I have loved what Harland's been doing in the World Cup, as now on to the shoulders goes Knudsen, and slowly but surely Sparks trying to work his way over to St. John.
Looking for that sunset flip, but Sparks again, not a man to move there, and Knudsen is struggling to get him moving. And wait a minute, rolls through, misses, up and over, huge back body drop, and now could this be the moment? Yes, here comes Toby St. John.
Hold on, there's a tag made the other side. Harland couldn't capitalise.
Are you saying Harland's the legal man with Toby St. John now? Oh, what a throw!
Did you see the bounce Knudsen achieved when he hit that ring canvas?
Unbelievable, the fresh new canvas getting besmirched, if you will, brother, as Toby St. John with a spear in the corner there, and Harland will be feeling everything. Again, that could be all, and still no. Knudsen getting in there just at the right time, Kai.
Act 2 really are a well-oiled machine, much like Blockbusters. This is a tale of two incredible tag teams going at it for one of the most prestigious tag gold in Wales right now.
Knudsen hit the floor hard there as Toby St. John sends him to the outside.
Gouging the eyes.
Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Sparks making the sag again. I'm not sure how smart that is with how much punishment he's taken in this match, but it won't matter because double shoulder tackle takes down the Sweet Prince.
Welcome to the Super Bowl.
Oh, that could be all. Super kick jackhammer combination.
That's the final cut. No. I thought that was the premiere screening from the Blockbusters, but alas.
Kicked out.
But how? What kind of reserves did he have to dip into to kick out there?
You said it yourself throughout this match. Harland and Knudsen are not an act that's just thrown together. They are an established tag team. They have been deep in these matches as champions and challengers throughout their careers, and there is no difference here tonight at the Banking Hall.
Both of these teams been together for years. Racked up quite the successful catalogue behind them, and
oh, wait a minute.
Not where you want to be if you're Jordan Sparks. You certainly don't want to be there.
Sparks taking all of it. Oh, roaring elbow there from Haaland. Knudsen, oh my God, sent on the ropes there, and backstabber could be all.
One
Knudsen.
after another.
And I thought we were going to be crowning new tag team champions after that offense.
By hook or by crook, the Blockbusters remain in this match. After everything both of these teams have done to each other, what is it going to take?
Double underhook here. And needs a bit of help from Knudsen
Brilliant.
to get him off the doors. And a kick to the face.
Teamwork at its finest.
It's over. Oh, Knudsen thought it was over and was already celebrating that he was going to become tag team champions.
Fantastic from both teams throughout this entire match. Knudsen over the top, and Sparks catches his shoulder on the ring posts. Potentially the hardest part of the ring. One of the 10 scientists said that that's what happened.
Oh, wait a minute. Knudsen has that tambourine. And why? You've got to ask why here. The referee busy dealing with Haaland.
Dealing with an eye injury by the looks of it. But Toby St. John finds himself.
Oh, he dropped it.
See, musical instruments are quite loud, so if you drop it, you're going to know he's coming.
He dropped it. Knudsen.
Oh, low blow from Haaland.
And the distraction paid off, as now Act 2 with their final act could be no.
We almost saw the final act of the Blockbusters tag title reign, but somehow, someway, he figured out a way to kick out of that one. Not many men I've seen kick out of that move.
Not at all. What an incredible tag team championship match this has been. The Blockbusters and Act 2 are going the distance here.
Listen, nothing but the very best in the banking hall. For our anniversary show, the referee having to once again get involved. Tambourine been caught by St. John! Enemy fire!
And Spine Buster! Perfectly executed by Toby St. John, and I think it is now time. Here we go. This could be, oh, what a huge suplex, and there it is!
Power and glory, the Blockbusters.
Yeah!
They will break that record. That has been a dream match of mine for a long time, and pinch me because it still feels like a dream. That match was unbelievable from start to finish, and now we know, without a shadow of a doubt, these two men will become the longest reigning tag team champions in Slammasters history in just 2 weeks' time, where they surpass the Greedy Souls. After 5 defenses, they are the winningest tag team to hold those titles, the longest tag team to hold those titles, and dare I say, after this, the very best tag team to hold those titles.
What an incredible contest for the tag team championships. What an incredible match. And as we have said, the record is now in the bag. It will be official that Toby St. John and Jordan Sparks, the Blockbusters, will become the longest reigning Slammasters tag team champions in history. Incredible. Congratulations to both.
And the following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Slammasters Wrestling Women's Championship.
as I was saying before, my brother from another mother interrupted me there to introduce the incredible Al.A. Taylor into this contest. Of course, the challenger in this one is Al.A. Taylor, but she's no stranger to the Slammasters Women's Championship now, is she?
She absolutely is not. She's been fighting her way back to that title for quite some time now, and although tonight was not initially a title shot for L.A. Taylor, luck of the draw and card subject to changes thrust her into that opportunity due to the inability of Dani Luna to compete tonight. Myla Grace, the Slammasters Women's Champion, won that championship off the back of a ridiculous reign from former champion Lizzie Evo. She is now reigning and defending all the way from Ireland. She travels a long while for these shows, as does L.A. Taylor from Cornwall.
Indeed they do. They are internationally travelled professional wrestlers, are these two incredible women. And as you say, L.A. Taylor has been thrust into this situation, but she made it extremely clear when she came back to the banking hall the first time round. She is here for one reason and one reason only, because when she did lose the championship and when she did disappear for quite some time, she made it clear that the banking hall did not stand behind her. So when she came back, she made it her goal, her ambition to win that women's championship back one more time.
And this is her shot, our second of 3 title matches tonight at the inevitable anniversary show. L.A. Taylor, part of the Slammasters roster since very early on. 2019 is the earliest record I can find. Right at the very start, more or less, of Slammasters. Huge member of the roster post-COVID as well.
We are underway.
Huge stare down between Myla Grace and L.A. Taylor.
Myla Grace is not intimidated, no matter what the size difference is between these two ladies, that L.A. Taylor is making very clear exists. Myla Grace, of course, world renowned, coming back, winning that vacated Slammasters Women's Championship, is here to defend one more time. Will this challenge be inevitable?
That's an important note as well. Myla Grace won that championship without pinning the pre-existing champion. You've got to think that adds a chip to the shoulder of Myla Grace to prove that she deserves wholeheartedly to be that champion. L.A. Taylor, former Slammasters Women's Champion, a win here that, without shadow of a doubt, dispels any doubts of Myla Grace as the Slammasters Women's Champion. You've got to think.
Right off the get-go, Myla Grace has been taking it to L.A. Taylor, and no matter what offense she has been delivering, it's not enough to keep L.A. Taylor from forearming her directly in the face. Oh!
Everyone's got a plan until you get hit in the mush.
And these two incredible women are hitting each other in the mush for sure. And into the ring post goes L.A. Taylor. Myla Grace is having to do what she needs to do to walk away as women's champion here tonight.
The most Irish whip you're ever going to see. Kick out from L.A. Taylor.
Only a 1. Hitting the ring post. Myla Grace taking immediate advantage of that by getting the pinfall. Only hitting a 1. And now, off the rope, up, and...
She's caught. She's caught by L.A. Taylor. Not where you want to be.
Oh, wow. Whoa!
Did you see the transition on that? Caught her in a satellite DDT attempt and gave her a sidewalk slam for her troubles.
That was incredible transition work there from L.A. Taylor. punishing Myla Grace as best as she possibly could and becoming only millimetres away from becoming the new Slammasters Women's Champion, as LA Taylor fully taking advantage of Myla Grace here on the ropes and using that 5 count to her advantage before the risk of disqualification from our official Iron Ref Stu. And look how easy this is for LA Taylor. Getting annoyed at the count almost here from our referee.
LA Taylor, the Demolition Woman, lives up to her name every single time she steps into that ring. She's a dangerous competitor, no matter who she draws up against. And Myla Grace, as we mentioned, world-traveled, spent a lot of time in the locker room of TNA, also over in Japan, much like LA Taylor. These two women have very accomplished careers behind them and ahead of them.
That could be all, Kai. New champion, no. LA Taylor finds a way, I should say Myla Grace finds a way to survive and kick out and keeps her championship reign alive at the minute.
Strong cover attempt from LA Taylor. Put about as much weight on the shoulders of Myla Grace as possible, but still the champion fighting out.
And she's world renowned and well travelled, but she wasn't expecting that aeroplane spin. And wait a minute, can she get her? Sunset flip attempt, and down she goes.
Look at this from Myla.
Incredible.
She just bridged out of a pin.
Oh!
Bridge not going to help you there.
Huge clothesline, kicks out. Myla Grace kicks out at 2. LA Taylor looking more and more frustrated as we go here.
You can almost see the dissatisfaction edged over the face of LA Taylor. She is frustrated early on with Myla Grace. The fighting spirit of the champion on full display, as it is every time she steps foot in the squared circle, as LA Taylor now sending the champion into the corner again.
And the velocity of those Irish whips from LA Taylor are absolutely forceful and incredible. She is a Demolition Woman and she is fully in control. And Kai, it looks like only a matter of minutes here before we're crowning a new champion. I don't know what Myla Grace is going to need to do to get back into this one. Leg drop.
Got to draw some attention to the face of LA Taylor, some inspiration from iconic Joshi athletes such as Bull Nakano.
Taylor, look at the disgust on her face. The champion staying alive, keeping the Slammasters Championship in her grasp.
Good strike from Myla, catches LA Taylor, but
she's not going to quit, that's for sure.
Returns a right hand of her own, and now in the corner, Myla Grace wants to be anywhere but there, and a cravat now from LA Taylor.
Learns from some of the best and all-star South Wrestling. LA Taylor, Eddie Ryan and Joel Redman, the professionals, have a hand in this woman's training.
That tells you everything you need to know, but LA Taylor now engaging in a chop battle with Myla Grace.
We are in it here, Kai, I'm telling you. And LA Taylor just takes that forearm and drives it straight in again to the jaw of Myla Grace.
A strike off with LA Taylor is a lot of things. A good idea is not one of them, and a suplex drives Myla Grace down, and now it's the challenger firmly in control, but can she capitalize?
And now LA Taylor throwing everything she has at Myla Grace, and can Grace find a way back into it? It doesn't seem so at this moment in time. Wait a minute, swings her back in there, and a huge knee right on the button, Kai.
And now up on top of the shoulders. You do not want to be there.
Oh!
Huge Samoan style drop from LA Taylor, but Myla Grace will not surrender that championship lightly.
She is that girl, and the banking hall have made her her own, their own even. The championship is on the line. It is Myla Grace, LA Taylor. We are deep in to our second championship match of the evening. There's still that huge main event to come between man like Dereiss and Joshya for the Slammasters Championship tonight.
LA Taylor almost playing with her food there with Myla Grace, the champion fighting back into the, as you mentioned, huge main event in store, as well as the inevitable Ace Austin versus the brilliant James Ellis. Both of those matches to come after this one, but do not get too far ahead of yourself, because Myla Grace is back into this.
And the swinging momentum has shifted, and the direction that Myla Grace is taking this on could be enough. She got it. She got all of it, and that could be all she wrote. No. Taylor kicks out. Keeps her championship dreams alive.
LA Taylor shocked by that move from Myla Grace as the champion scales the turnbuckles. Could be thinking something big, and LA Taylor saw that coming and responded in kind. Myla saw the danger of LA joining her on the top there and fought her off with everything she had, but
She got her here, and Taylor, she's nailed it. And the Demolition Woman could be the new Slammasters. What the hell?
Huge kick out from Myla Grace following a devastating Samoan driver from LA Taylor. But Myla Grace, you could see both pain and resilience etched over her face in this one.
I am absolutely in shock here that Myla Grace is staying alive. LA Taylor seems to be going for it one more time. Wait a minute.
Hold on. Fall from Grace reversed by LA Taylor, and a big boot may have just ended a title reign. No. Kick out again.
Grace is finding a way to stay alive each and every single step of the way. No matter what LA Taylor is throwing at her, Myla Grace is saying, not tonight. That championship is coming home with me.
And this could be the beginning of the end for Myla Grace as LA Taylor, a full Nelson swing.
And down goes Grace, and so goes her championship right now.
LA Taylor growing frustrated and upset now as the crowd. You can't beat her, they say.
And maybe LA Taylor is starting to believe those chants.
I don't think there is a world in which LA Taylor believes she can't beat anyone.
Unbelievable, kicks out. Grace swings around. Could it be?
Transition in and out.
Got it.
Fall from Grace into the cover.
Got it. Has it enough? Yes. There it is.
Of nowhere.
And there you have it. After everything that LA Taylor threw at her, she still remains the Slammasters Women's Champion. She is, Kai, that girl.
She is that girl. She is our Slammasters Women's Champion, and LA Taylor beside herself. But a hard-fought victory, a well-deserved victory.
Bottom line,
from
right
Myla
there,
Grace.
is the look of absolute disgust and anger in LA Taylor's face as she walked through the curtain. This is not over.
Far from it, LA Taylor will be back looking for the championship she feels she rightfully deserves. But back to the ring now with the Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Tom Campbell.
140 days as Slammasters Wrestling Women's Champion. Before we do anything else, anything you want to quickly say to Cardiff?
I am that
girl! Now, Myla, it is at this time I have been asked by Slammasters management, and this doesn't come from me, to hand that Women's Championship over to me. come from the top. I've asked you, they've been asked me to ask you to hand over the Slammasters Wrestling Women's Championship. Because this title has served an incredible purpose and has been held by an incredible champion for 140 days. And as we celebrate our anniversary, it is only fitting that we have a new championship. This title represents the only Welsh Wrestling Women's Championship in circulation today. This title features the flags of every country that has challenged to be the best across Wales, and in the very centre we have the Welsh flag, rightly presented in the centre at the heart of it all. It is a new title for a new era that belongs to your Slammasters Wrestling Women's Champion, Myla Dereiss!
Tom Campbell saved it by presenting a brand new, beautiful Slammasters Women's Championship to the champion. She is that girl. She is Myla Dereiss.
We still have 2 huge matches for you. And let us get set to meet a very special guest who joins us for our inevitable anniversary show, because the following contest is scheduled for 1 fall.
Talking of inevitable.
In this match, brilliance is inevitable. One of the many faces here of Slammasters Wrestling, James Ellis, in what he believes is his rightful spot in a marquee match.
Wait! That's big manager Blanche, I thought he was retired!
He's here to support his boy in a huge match tonight.
He's here.
Big manager Blanche, longtime friend and confidant of James Ellis, here to support him and spur him on in a match against former TNA X Division champion and current Ring of Honor standout, one Ace Austin. And what a big match for James Ellis this is, one in a line of huge matches that man has had in this company.
Ellis finding his way to the ring one way or the other, as he loves to do things differently.
He loves to go around the houses, RC.
He's making Tom Campbell think about when he should announce him, that's for sure.
self-proclaimed pillar of who's that Welsh wrestling. Now there is certainly a claim to be made with that for James Ellis. James Ellis been in the business since 2018. In that time, in almost 8 years now since his debut. He debuted in August of that year. He has gone on to wrestle for some of the biggest companies, not just here in Wales, but England, Ireland, Scotland, all around Europe. James Ellis truly is becoming a well-traveled, well-respected veteran in the making. But his opponent is a world-traveled veteran of some of the biggest companies this professional wrestling world has ever seen, including, but not limited to, Ring of Honor, AEW, TNA, and New Japan, because he's inevitable.
Back in the banking hall for the first time since 2022, taking on Angelo on that particular day and evening here at the banking hall. Fast forward 4 years later, it is Ace Austin's return. The inevitable is here, and he is taking on the brilliance, the man, the self-proclaimed pillar of Welsh wrestling, the brilliant James Ellis. Let's get it on.
Ellis and Austin, a match I'm sure 4 years ago James Ellis wouldn't have dreamed of. Now it's a match he feels he is deserved, he is earned, he is, some might even say, owed.
Look, James Ellis in this very building has taken on some of the top stars around the world, including Danhausen.
He beat Danhausen.
He did beat Danhausen for the Slammasters Heavyweight Championship. Carliso. But overall, and I know that's only two names that I've mentioned now, but his record against, let's call them international talent, has not been the best.
I'm going to let you get away with that because you are speaking mostly factually accurate. Look, James Ellis, sometimes in these big matches, his ego gets the better of him.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not going to beat around the bush. He's got a massive ego on him. Sometimes his head's too big to get him through the curtains. However, in matches like these, win, lose or draw, you see that very special spark within James Ellis. It is a spark shared by a lot of the talent in the UK right now. It is, the British wrestling is booming, and one of the faces at the forefront of that movement is James Ellis. People like Ace Austin, they come over here to wrestle guys like James Ellis for a reason, because iron sharpens iron.
Indeed it does. And Ace Austin, who was extending a hand to the brilliant James Ellis before he ducked and dived out of the ring to avoid his opponent. He was claiming that Ace Austin had pulled his hair back to the turnbuckle.
But here's the thing, you know, James Ellis isn't stupid, right? James Ellis, huge fan, huge student of professional wrestling. He's a huge TNA guy. He knows the work of Ace Austin. He knows that Ace Austin isn't scared to go a little bit against the rules. James Ellis is protecting himself in this match, as the lockup begins this match properly. And ironically, Ellis goes for the hair of Austin.
And there it is. And that's exactly what you would expect from James Ellis. And Ace Austin is wise enough to read it and applies a perfectly locked wrist lock at this current moment in time, taking Ellis down to the mat, getting a cover in there as well.
Yeah, top wrist lock applied from Austin, applying as much pressure on James Ellis as possible. His shoulders being very careful to avoid both being pinned down. Now was Ellis. Back up to a vertical base now on both men. James Ellis forcing a rope break there.
Oh, Ellis, cheap back elbow to the jaw there of Ace Austin.
All through from...
Dropped a hole, kicks to the back.
Here's the thing with Ace Austin, his legs are bigger than most people.
Cover, kicks out.
The strength of those kicks, RC, you got to think they are ridiculous, right?
Ellis showing some strength of his own, rolls through arm drag. Drop kick. And there he is, the ace in the hole. Oh, goes Ellis. Could be dangerous here. Huge squat here from the inevitable one. And Ellis gets out of dodge again.
I've got a question, RC. Obviously, you're in a match with one of the world's most traveled athletes, like Ace Austin, a man seen frequently on international TV with his compatriots in the Bang Bang Gang. That's a lot of pressure in and of itself.
Oh, wait a minute.
But also...
Ellis has gone backstage here. And
hold on.
We're not...
We've got no visual on this.
Oh, wait a minute. It looks like Ellis has somehow taken control back there. And big manager Blanche, sitting in front of the crowd tonight, no longer an active member of the roster, brought a ticket to the event. He is cheering on his former protege.
The pressure Ellis has put on himself by accepting this match has got to be exasperated by having a man like big manager Blanche in the crowd.
Incredible.
A man who Ellis idolizes in certain respects is Ace Austin now reversing the momentum.
Oh my God! And the X Division star proving exactly why he is inevitable.
Ace Austin now finding his home in Ring of Honor and AEW, as mentioned, as a part of the Bang Bang Gang.
And now,
if James Ellis has a problem with that, I'm sure Austin has two words for him: guns up.
And up
and over. Up and down goes Ace Austin onto the knee of James Ellis.
And that was a brilliant counter-attack move there from James Ellis, who was seemingly, with that counter-attack backbreaker, taking control of his opponent.
And Ellis immediately on the attack of Ace Austin, not wanting the inevitable to occur and for Austin to get back into this match.
And now Ellis, the southpaw, going to work with those fists on his opponent, Ace Austin, who hasn't seemingly lost a step in 4 years of not being in the banking hall. And another well-executed chop from the Brilliants.
RC, what does a win over Ace Austin do for James Ellis?
Well, it would absolutely first and foremost be a great achievement, but secondly, and in Slammasters Wrestling, would absolutely put Ellis back in the firing line for the Slammasters Heavyweight Championship. A man like Dereiss or Joshya will be watching over their shoulder if Ellis was to pick up the victory here tonight, and right now, in control.
James
Could
Ellis,
that mean he walks away with the win tonight?
You never know in a match like this. As hold on, over the top rope he goes. And a slap, vintage James Ellis. But James Ellis got a lot of history with the men in our main event. We saw the incredible matches with man like Dereiss over that Slammasters Heavyweight Championship. He has wrestled Joshya up and down the country over the past few years. He will be watching that match very, very closely. But will he be watching that match with a future shot or not? A victory here could be the key difference maker as a backbreaker again to Ace Austin and a kick out.
Executed perfectly, but only a one count in this one.
Ace Austin is not a man that quits very easily. Is not a man that gives in at any point. The fans really giving James Ellis what for tonight.
Well, the Slammasters faithful making Ellis very much aware that Ace Austin kicked out at one, and he looked stupid for the fact that he kicked out at one. And here we go again, 1, 2.
Another backbreaker from Ellis, almost scored the win, but a kick out at 2 that time. Don't hear the crowd saying he kicked out at 2.
Well, the proof is in the pudding, and James Ellis got closer with that second pinfall, and that silences the crowd here in the banking hall a little bit, who need to give Ace Austin their hope and love to bring him back into this one.
James Ellis doing a very good job in this match of controlling the pace. Ace Austin, as we see there, a very quick fire wrestler.
And nearly stole it.
Ellis is at his best when he can lower the pace, lower the tone of a match, make it more methodical. Ace Austin does far better in chaotic, high-flying affairs, but that is to take nothing away from his technical or power acumen as well.
What a night it has been so far. Myla Grace retaining the Women's Championship against LA Taylor. The Blockbusters now successfully will complete the record of being the longest reigning Slammasters Tag Team Champions in history. But right now, Ace Austin returns to the banking hall, taking on the brilliant James Ellis, and looks to be trying to embark on a counter-attack of his own. But Ellis finds a way to stop him in his tracks. Whips, right into the top turnbuckle. Ribs first, I want to say there, Kai.
Yeah, there was a lot of whiplash on the head and neck of Ace Austin as well. That is not something you want to happen in a match like this. I mean, it can really slow you down for one, but whiplash can have lasting effects for days, weeks, and maybe even months. So that move from James Ellis there was calculated, it was cruel, but it was the best possible outcome for him.
Indeed, and talking about some of the results tonight, we have seen Hunter Maul remain undefeated here at Slammasters Wrestling with a cheeky stink face from him as well. Who thought that would be a sentence?
2020, what year are we in? 2026, it's a crazy time. James Ellis, unable to do a whole lot with that headlock.
Ellis looking for the brilliant slam, but he held on to the ropes. Swing, arm drag through, but can't capitalise at the minute. Ace Austin really trying to recover back into this contest here as he sends off Ellis again. Catches the boot, up and over he goes onto the apron. Catches him in the midsection, up and over he goes again. And now Ace Austin looking to come back into this one. Clothesline will just about start the momentum shift.
Can you believe Ace Austin was the star attraction of the original Banking Hall show back in 2022, and now he and James Ellis going at it here in the Banking Hall. Again, huge leg drop, and again those tree trunk legs of Ace Austin, they're going to do a lot of damage for James Ellis.
Up goes Ellis onto the shoulders of Ace Austin, and here comes the squat and drop. And Ellis definitely driven through the mat almost, and only a 2.
Ace Austin got a lot up his sleeve, an ace up his sleeve, if you will.
If you will.
But will he be able to find it? Will James Ellis get back into this match before Austin can put one in the chamber to put him away?
Speaking of educated legs, we've also seen Chantal Jordan pick up a huge victory over the debuting Nero Toxin. Impressive in her own right, as Ellis back in control for the time being.
Hold on, Austin. Classic Ace Austin is now from one rope to the other, and a huge kick to the head of James Ellis.
Almost a springboard trouble in paradise that was, hitting Ellis on the button, and now Ace Austin setting him up.
Looking for, well, he was looking for the fold, ended up eating a knee instead, courtesy of the brilliance James Ellis.
Back and forth we go here, and Ellis up.
Oh my God! Just dumped Ace Austin out of the ring.
All the way to the outside and practically in the laps of our front row here at the Banking Hall. And that was a very, very dangerous landing for Ace Austin. And the referee has started to administer his 10 count. And if he reaches it, this match will end. And he's already at 4, Kai.
Ace Austin is in a bad way now. the way he went over the top, there was no way he could have saved that landing. He was going to go down hard, and he was going to go down fast.
The Brilliant's already celebrating here, and just when I thought he was going for like a back suplex, for example, he chucks his opponent over the top rope and to the outside.
Look, he may have been going for that, but as it was, he saw an opportunity and he took it.
9, Kai, we're at 9, and the left leg of Ace Austin is feeling it.
Important to point out, Ace Austin wrestles a lot for Ring of Honor, where that count out is 20. You might think, for a second there, he may have forgotten where he was, such as the landing he suffered as James Ellis.
And it could be Brilliant Slam time, no.
Reversed.
Oh, got him.
Sunset flip, kick out from Ellis. And we are still in this match.
Back of the head from Ace Austin. Up goes Ellis. And could it be? Oh!
Look at that from Ace Austin.
Incredible maneuver. 1, 2. Oh! Unbelievable. Ellis finds a way to stay alive in this contest. But for how much longer?
He is not called the Brilliance for nothing. Calling him good as gold is not just something to put on a t-shirt. He really is that good.
Oh, he's got
but so is Ace Austin.
He's going for it. Oh,
looked for the fold, but he pulled the referee. And now Ace Austin not too happy with Stu.
Wait a minute. And there it is. The Brilliance with the fingers to the eyes and a super kick, followed by the Brilliant Slam. And we've seen him put a number of people away with that over the years. And no. Austin kicks out.
Ellis now looking for something else. Oh! A rare powerbomb from the Brilliance.
Oh! And once again, Ace Austin finds a way to stay alive in this match.
The Brill bomb from James Ellis, not enough to destroy Ace Austin tonight.
Ellis and Austin have pretty much given everything to one another in this contest. They have gone back and forth for the past 15 minutes or so now, and both men are no closer to picking up the victory, in my opinion.
The crowd, due to years of James Ellis being James Ellis, very much in the corner of Ace Austin.
With that?
I'm not surprised.
Ellis rolling down the knee pad here, exposing his right knee, and he's telling those Slammasters faithful that he's going for it.
Looking for the King-inspired knee. The Harley race knee could be in the offing for James Ellis.
Oh.
Hold on.
Shoves him back, going for it.
He wants him trapped. He wants Ace Austin trapped with nowhere to go.
Oh, up and over goes Ellis.
Vintage Ellis.
Over to the other side, looking to take advantage of it. Oh, he misses. Lands on his feet, and there it is. And Ellis is down and out. But wait a minute, Ace Austin looking for more.
What was that from Ace Austin?
And now
trapped his head in between the legs, and 1, 2, wait, no!
That mother.
Big manager Blanche, even from the crowd getting involved. He bought a ticket. He is not licensed as a manager in this one.
You need to calm yourself down. You're getting beside yourself here, guy.
I'm apoplectic, or however you pronounce that word.
I get it, but that son of a bitch should not be involved. I completely agree with you.
How dare, don't insult his mother.
And hold on a minute, Ace Austin now. He's out there with the referee and big manager Blanche. Oh! Who's just took one hell of a shot from his former protege. And Ellis return the favour there from Ace Austin.
Turnabout's fair play, RC, as now they're back in the ring.
Stu needs to get back in the ring. Oh!
And that's exactly why. The low blow.
The distraction paying dividends here from big manager Blanche, and Brilliant Slam about to land. Oh, wait a minute, no.
No, he's looking for something else.
He got him.
Huge swirling rack bomb from James Ellis.
1, 2. Unbelievable.
The Brunado.
He thought he had it. James Ellis thought he was leaving the banking hall with a tainted victory over Ace Austin, but Ace Austin has found a way to stay alive. We are deep into this contest.
This is what you can expect every time Slam Masters comes to the banking hall.
And we are back in September for Slam Masters of the Universe, joined by Chris Masters.
James Ellis looked for the touch of brilliance. Rolls through from Ace Austin.
Oh, kicked out. Oh, wait a minute. Ace Austin's up.
The fold!
And he folded him. That's for sure. And no one is going to get out of that one.
What an unbelievable move from Ace Austin.
What a match we have just witnessed. James Ellis coming up short once again against his opponent. Ace Austin is the winner and has walked away from the banking hall with his second victory here at Slammasters Wrestling.
Ace Austin undefeated here in Slam Masters, and if you've got a problem with that, I've got 2 words for you. Guns up. Ace Austin, what a return to Slam Masters Wrestling after 4 years away. And I don't think we've seen the last of the inevitable Ace Austin.
Standing ovation from our Slam Masters banking hall crowd here, who are showing their appreciation for the man that is Ace Austin. And still to come, the Slam Masters Heavyweight Championship is going to be on the line, where Joshya and man like Dereiss battle it out in the banking hall. What a night. What a 7th anniversary.
Introducing the challenger. Stepping into a Slam Masters Wrestling ring for the first time in 2,410 days. He is sicker than your average Joshya.
Referee having to pull Joshya away now.
And his opponent, repping the 0121. For 273 days, he has been your reigning, defending, undisputed Slam Masters Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. He is your Nan's favorite wrestler. He is accompanied to the ring by the BBC. And he is accompanied to the ring by Susie. By Lynn. By Chrissy. And by Rose. They are the Welsh Wrestling Nannas. And he is the lyrical dragon, man like Dereiss.
What an introduction from Tom Campbell. Potentially the biggest introduction of his entire career. That was outstanding. Mr. Campbell, give yourself a round of applause. Now it gets serious. No more funny business, no more dancing around with your nans. This is for the Heavyweight Championship. This is the culmination of 7 years. This is Slam Masters Wrestling Heavyweight Championship in the main event here at the Banking Hall.
Speechless, exhausted,
with
but I'm ready.
With senior official Stu Waters to call the action, we are moments away from finding out who will walk in to Slam Masters of the Universe as Slam Masters Heavyweight Champion. Who will walk in the locker room with Chris Masters with that title over their shoulder?
It's time. 7 years in the making, as you said, Kai, for Joshya, who takes on the man on fire, a man like Dereiss, the current reigning defending Slam Masters Heavyweight Champion, with his wrestling Nannas in his corner. Here we go. We are underway in our main event for the 7th anniversary. Inevitable. Kai, it has been an absolute pleasure to call this action with you tonight. And here we go.
Well done, Joshya.
The frustrations already built up, already on display from Joshya, who's had to sit through not one, but 2 entrances from a man like Dereiss and the Welsh Nannas.
To be devil's advocate, you warm up before your match, so you can come out pumped up and ready. Dereiss wasted so much time for Joshya that his body may have started to cool down, and that is not what you want in a match like this.
Reversal.
It's no wonder that he is heated with Dereiss, but right now he needs to keep his emotions in check.
Oh, what a leg drop that is.
Let's Dereiss do this.
And now, Dereiss in control early on. Slam Masters Championship on the line. But he's in there with a former Rev Pro heavyweight champion in Joshya, and he's not going to be a stranger to main event pressure. And up and over goes Dereiss. Yes, lands on Joshya, coming down, crashing hard on his opponent with the title remaining in the balance.
Man like Dereiss, part of the Slam Masters roster since the 3rd show back in 2021. Joshya, part of the roster since the 3rd match of show 1 back in 2019. That match for Joshya, a multi-man 5-way brawl as it was, featuring Mikey we saw earlier.
Yeah.
The only other time we've seen Joshya here at Slam Masters was right here in the Banking Hall in a match for the tag team titles. Unsuccessful on that one, but could he be successful tonight in pursuit of the heavyweight championship?
Man like Dereiss making Joshya taking a seat here. As he counts 10 of the best for the BBC. He got him. All 10 successfully achieved from man like Dereiss here.
That's one way to pay your license fee.
Dereiss, what's he got in his hand there? Is that one of the...
Is that a signed...
One of his signed editions, I believe. Or is it his jacket? Oh, that could have been a paper cut. That could be one of the deadliest moves we've seen here tonight. Joshya feeling that one.
This match was personal from the get-go.
Both men outside the ring here, right in front of the Welsh Nans, who are wincing at every shot, and off the ring post!
You could hear the bone of Joshya almost snap on that ring post. That was unbelievable. That was disgusting.
And now, Dereiss showing these Welsh Nans exactly what he's all about. Here I say, enjoy a view from the front row here at the Banking Hall. Doesn't get any more VIP than that for our 7th anniversary. And now Joshya chopping down the champion around the ring here.
Some people celebrate with steaks. These two tonight, they're celebrating with chops.
Oh, not again! Oh, he blocked it though. Clever from Joshya. Saw it coming. Dereiss, he must have read his eyes there, and there goes the do-rag, if you will.
Hold on now, around the neck of Dereiss. Joshya, nothing if not vindictive in that ring.
Dereiss was gasping for air like a fish out of water there, as Joshya taking control of the champion in our main event here.
What a night it has been tonight. 6 matches, 3 title matches, and
Red Stripe is not going to win you the championship, brother. But, oh! It's been kicked straight out of the mouth by Dereiss with a huge super kick, Kai.
Dereiss ensuring that Joshya would not be wrestling under the influence tonight.
Well, next one of us. Oh, Joshya rolls out to the other side. Very tactical from one of the more experienced professional wrestlers in the country, if not one of Wales' premium athletes.
Dereiss and Joshya, both world-travelled athletes at this point. Joshya a standout right now at Rev Pro, where he's a former British heavyweight champion.
Oh.
Dereiss, of course,
Dereiss
as seen on TNA recently, is Joshya with a senton.
Well, Dereiss was almost blinded there in that exchange, and Joshya took complete advantage of the opportunity, landing some quick-fire, high-octane offense maneuvers. Joshya, Dereiss, Slammasters Heavyweight Championship on the line. Oh, wow! Caving in the chest of Dereiss.
One thing to notice in this match, the amount of times that the hand of Joshya ricocheted off that ring post. Doesn't seem to have done a whole lot of damage, although I did see him, I think, try and pop one of his fingers back into place just moments ago. For now, he seems to be doing all right, but Dereiss making the most of the distraction there.
And 2. Well, Joshya made it very clear. Oh, wow.
Taking his head off like with that one.
And I don't think anyone, especially Dereiss, saw that coming. Joshya has made it very clear. He has given the middle finger, if you will, not only in theory, but practically to the Welsh Nannas there.
Joshya took off some of his wrist tape and attempted to choke Dereiss with it. And now tying his shoelace.
But with the other foot tactically choking his opponent again, cutting off the oxygen supply to the champion, who the banking hall cannot help but get behind here.
You can see that spare bit of wrist tape hanging from the wrist.
Joshya took his eye off his opponent and didn't see that coming. Reversal, into the corner goes Dereiss. Joshya takes control and aggressively shocks down the champion again. Dereiss, Joshya, Slammasters Heavyweight Championship on the line, and huge suplex from Joshya. Kicks out. And once again now, Joshya just wrapping that wrist tape away from his wrist. Dereiss gasping there, Guy. You've got to admit this is probably the most danger that we have seen Dereiss in a championship match.
Any match with Joshya is dangerous. The Joshya that stands in front of you now is worlds away from the Joshya that debuted at this company in match 3 of our very first show. This man is a killer. He is in that ring to do as much damage as humanly possible, and that forearm to Dereiss may have just done that.
What a match, what a night. Just when you think you've seen it all, we've seen man like Dereiss and the Welsh Nannas get the banking hall buzzing and on their feet like we've never seen them before. But the reality check is in place now as the Slammasters Heavyweight Championship is on the line and Joshya is looking to collect. Dereiss putting a blocker on the suplex attempt. Joshya just smashing away at the champion, beating him down one move at a time. Suplex attempt number 2. Failed. Wait a minute, Dereiss showing some fight back. Showing some fight back.
Block after block after block. But looked like Jay Joshua had the most of it.
Oh,
No,
he got it!
it went to Dereiss. Momentum in the favour of the champion again.
And the Welsh Nannas on their feet at ringside, cheering on the champion, cheering on their friend, cheering on the Slammasters heavyweight champion, man like Dereiss, in his toughest test to date.
A match like this is worlds away from the wrestling the Nannas grew up with, RC.
Oh yeah.
This ain't Big Daddy anymore.
This is not Shirley and Giant Haystacks for sure. This is British wrestling at its finest. Two of the best this country has to offer. Jay Joshua, man like Dereiss, Slammasters Heavyweight Championship, Slammasters 7th anniversary. Wow, what a night.
Thank you for, in the midst of an incredible main event, reminding me that the name of Big Daddy was in fact Shirley.
Shirley Crabtree, absolute legend, as these two men go toe to toe, forearm to forearm, and Dereiss, with a flurry of offense, whips his opponent off the ropes. And oh, what a clothesline! Takes off the head of Jay Joshua, not once, but twice.
Dereiss now trying to capitalise, unable to do it in the moment.
Up and
Over
over.
he goes.
Oh, right on the jaw again. Dereiss lands a super kick.
How agile is Dereiss?
Best form of his life, as is Jay Joshua, and that is what he's supplying us with one of the best matches we've seen in the banking hall today. Up goes Joshua. And down. Attitude adjustment, if you will, kicks out. Yes, it is. The banking hall are right. This, Kai Sambra, this is awesome.
The crowd have been electric from start to finish tonight, as they always are here in the banking hall. We are delighted to be coming back in September with Chris Masters on hand. One of these men will have that beautiful championship around their waist on that date. Tickets are available on slammasters.com or on all of our social medias. Be sure to check them out before it is too late. Front row tickets already sold out. And RC, this match right here is a perfect example of why front row tickets go so quickly.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt.
You want to be in front of it all. You want to be in front of all the action here at Slammasters.
Dereiss lifting his opponent up. Our co-commentator tonight by surprise.
Yes.
Slammasters heavyweight champion.
Very surprising guest commentator for me during the tag
Wait a
team
minute,
title
could
match.
this be the 0121 version of the 619? Misses, rolls up, could be a new champion.
Using the momentum of Dereiss against him on that one. And a forearm to the champion. Now, sleeper hold, locked in,
Rolls
no.
through.
Slid down.
Ties him up into the cover, kicks out. Both
Blink
men.
and you miss it. Blink and you miss it in this one.
Oh, here we go, right from the dungeon. He's taking this all the way. Sharpshooter time. Could it be? Could it be? He's got to turn him over. He got him. He got him. Oh, Jay Joshua was straight out of it, though.
Dereiss officially allowed to use that move on blessing from members of the Hart family.
Oh, rolls up and two. No, kicks out again.
Natalia Neidhart to name but one, and enziguri from Jay Joshua could spell the beginning of the end as a power bomb drills the champion.
Oh, kicks out, but immediately Jay Joshua does not let up and applies the Boston Crab to the champion. And man like Dereiss is in trouble. Will this be the end of his championship reign? The banking hall willing him to hold on with everything he's got. Holding on for the Slammasters Heavyweight Championship. Can he reach the rope?
There is no denying the status of Jay Joshua as one of this country's finest heavyweight wrestlers. To win the Slammasters Heavyweight title tonight will put a stamp further on that claim.
He got the rope.
But as soon as he got the rope, I think Jay Joshua's back gave out a little bit as well. This match, both men have delivered so much punishment to each other that it is hard to keep a move like that locked in for long. As
one of the Welsh hands here encouraging Dereiss to go further.
and also jaw-jacking to Jay Joshua while she's at it.
Incredible. What a night this has been. The Slammasters Heavyweight Championship being decided right in front of our very eyes.
In all the matches we've seen tonight, this crowd has not let up once.
Dereiss maybe looking for just a bit more to get him through and walk away. Still your Slammasters Heavyweight Champion, but he's got a tall task ahead of him. And what a forearm that is.
Leveling the champ.
Dereiss laying down Jay Joshua. And now this crowd are showing a split here. Some are coming alive for Jay Joshua.
Dereiss was rocked by that forearm to the point it took him about 30 odd seconds to collect himself. Had this been a last man standing match, Jay Joshua may have just won the heavyweight title.
You were not wrong, Kai, you were not wrong at all. As Jay Joshua is locking in on his opponent and he's locking in at the potential of becoming Slammasters Heavyweight Champion. Nasty headbutt there.
But Dereiss not taking that.
Dereiss is firing up. And Jay Joshua, man like Dereiss spitting at his opponent here. And that just shows how nasty this is getting between the two men. Because you wouldn't ordinarily see Dereiss do such a thing. Roll up and kicks out. Oh! Penalty kick to the face of Dereiss.
Jay Joshua has disrespected the Nans all night. Dereiss not taking kindly to it.
He nearly went for that cutter out of nowhere. Wait a minute, German suplex, he got him. Nailed it. What a sequence from these two men fighting it out for the Slammasters Heavyweight Championship.
There is no yielding in this match.
Oh no, kick to the back of the neck as well, Kai. And another one, no misses. Flips up, out of nowhere. Spikes Jay Joshua down with that cutter. And unbelievable.
His forehead bounced off the Slammasters logo. His neck and his back compressed. RC, if Dereiss can just capitalize, this could be over, but he can't. He's exhausted.
Both men physically, emotionally, mentally drained in our 7th anniversary main event. And the count of 10 is being implemented by the Iron Ref Stu. Now if he completes the 10, man like Dereiss walks out as champion, but not a single soul in this building wants this match to end that way.
Referee up to 7, 3 seconds left, but Dereiss back on his feet. That stops the count.
Jay Joshua still down and out here at this point. And wait at Dereiss rolling over after hitting that cutter and taking a considerable amount of time, both down on the floor. What is he thinking here? Could he be thinking 450 this late into the contest? Jay Joshua has been down some time, but this might not be the smartest move here. Jay Joshua might have had ample time to recover at the minute, Kai.
That's the thing in a match like this. You give so much of your energy to try and impact your opponent, by which time you're exhausted, your opponent's hurt you as well. You get into the deep trenches of a match like this, and well, it's no wonder that Dereiss is struggling to get to the top. Just look at everything he's been through in this.
He's there now, he's up on the top rope. Wait a minute, referee checking on Jay Joshua there, and pushed into the ropes, and down goes Dereiss. And not a pretty position to be in at all, Kai.
Too much time to recover. That was the danger zone for Dereiss. The second Jay Joshua can stir is when Jay Joshua once again becomes a problem. And now, as both men scale to the top, could this be the end of the heavyweight title reign of man like Dereiss?
Well, Jay Joshua looking for a superplex here. Dereiss is hanging on with everything he's got. And one leg nearly giving way there. Dereiss applying some shots to the midsection of Jay Joshua and escapes for now. Forearm.
Very
Precarious position from these two men.
Very apt words there, RC. For now. This match isn't over just yet, but it is drawing closer.
He's trying to take Jay Joshua off balance here, but he wasn't able to get him off on this occasion, and now Jay Joshua just beating the man down to a pulp here. Dereiss has nothing left to give, all the way to the top, and down with a superplex.
You can feel that in your lower lumbar.
Wait a minute, Kai rolls over into the cover. New champion, could it be? No.
What is this gonna take? Is this match, by my estimation, nears the 20th minute? This match has been all gas, no brakes since the beginning.
Without a shadow of a doubt, these two men, one thing you can't say is they've left anything out of the ring.
God,
they
no.
have given it all. They have brought it to the banking hall tonight, and they have delivered exactly what was expected. The biggest main event in the history of this company, here on the 7th anniversary. Inevitable. Jay Joshua, man like Dereiss, Slammasters Heavyweight Championship.
You can almost see the cogs turning in the head of Jay Joshua. You can see him formulate a plan, concocting the perfect kill.
I'm not sure if he's trying to get feeling back into his hands almost after that superplex. You can imagine the impact on the back of that, the nerve damage that it could create, and I think that is what we're seeing.
Hold on, jackknife pin!
Oh, roll through sunset flip position, back to it, and Stu the Iron Ref is keeping up with the pace, and almost, and here it is. Can he get it this time?
Sharpshooter
Spinning that ankle.
He's got an ankle lock applied as well.
Beautifully executed to get him over, and Jay Joshua in the centre of the ring.
That is
at
indeed.
The banking hall. He's being talked every bit of the way by man like Dereiss. Oh,
I thought it was.
I almost thought that was a tap there, but it was a tap of frustration. The strength of Jay Joshua getting out of it, and wait a minute. What is Jay Joshua thinking now? Oh, Stu, who's been super kicked.
The referee is down, and Jay Joshua.
Oh, and a kick
Under the belt.
Oh, spinning pile driver, but there's no referee. There's no count. Well, wait a minute, the ref, enough about him to come over. 1, 2, not like this. Ah, no, he has kicked out.
He stood back up and fell straight back down.
The champion has found a way to survive, and I can't believe what we have just witnessed.
This is what that heavyweight title means to Dereiss. This is what it means to everyone in the Slammasters locker room. They are willing to do this to themselves.
Oh, wait a minute, Jay Joshua is now getting into the face of the Welsh Nannas here. And this is not what he needs to concentrate on. He needs to switch back and focus on the champion. Oh, hold on a damn minute. He's just offered him out.
Hold on,
He's just offered him out.
Are we going to see a handicap match, a gauntlet match?
He's just said, you want some, get in the ring and I'll give you some. And 2 of the 4 Welsh Nans are in the ring here, looking to protect man like Dereiss.
What is professional wrestling?
Jay Joshua, he's now seemingly thinking, what the hell? What is going on here? Joshua has the Slammasters Heavyweight Championship in his hands.
Hold on!
Oh! The Welsh Nans have said no and all! There's that Kane that you were worried about
It's
earlier.
gonna be Kane!
Unbelievable, what a minute! Headlock applied!
Oh my God!
Oh, the back!
It's not a stunt, Granny!
The handbags are out in Cardiff. And it's a normal night on Cardiff Bay with Welsh men's absolutely smashing Joshya with the handbags.
It looks like 9 p.m. in Wetherspoons to me.
What a pop! Unbelievable! What a night this is!
You can't speak.
I can't even speak. And now
I can't speak.
And now Dereiss looking for a 6-1-9.
0-1-2-1.
And Joshya is halfway across the ring, if not more.
Bam.
And now, man like Dereiss up.
Wham, bam. Thank you, Nan.
He got him.
450.
He got him. And still, Slammasters heavyweight champion, man like Dereiss. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for one more party. I am ready to celebrate this with the whole of the banking hall.
What a match. What a reign. What a night. What a company.